Okay, worksheet 12. Now, it just writes it out in words. It doesn't draw pictures, but this is what's going on. Okay, there's a bell curve. There's standard deviation 1. It's a standard bell curve, so that means at 0, that's up by 1, standard deviation 1. Okay, and so it's like you're in section 6.2, and if I did normal CDF, that's where this number would come from. That's not actually the question. The question is, back in the dark ages, before normal CDF would take care of this anyway, is if I know that the entire thing is equal to 1, the entire area is equal to 1, and I know that this big half over here is 0.8413, the question is, what's that little half over there, the little blue section? Okay, well, this is why we had a homework worksheet 11 is you could just subtract. If you want areas, you can subtract. You take the area of the entire thing and subtract off all this stuff you don't want. All right, so 1 minus 0.8413 is 0.1587. Okay, so that's what's going on this worksheet, is we're doing that subtraction of areas thing, only with things that actually are a normal curve. All right, so how about this one? What is this over here? Still a normal standard bell curve, still got area 1, and I've told you what that right-hand side is. So 1 minus 0.6915. 1 minus 0.6915 is 0.3085. Okay, here it's a little tiny little area. It's just this little bit over here because everything to the left of something that's already negative. Okay, but it's still exactly the same procedure. I'm now finding out the area of this part right here. 1 minus 0.0668. Is 0.9332. Okay, now this like one over here. This is strange because there's like little bits of blue on both sides. Okay, and we're going to start, it's not a very official term, but we're just going to start calling little tails like that the leftovers. Okay, we got the main part of it right there, the 0.9545. That's most of it. But these two little tails, and I'm calling those the leftovers. And the first question is, what is the area of all the blue stuff I just shaded? Okay, so if I subtract off the big stuff, one minus 0.9545, 0.0455. Okay, that's good. All right, that answers the question. If it's both of them, what is that? What if it's just one of them? Well, the only reason I can answer the what if it's just one of them question is because it's symmetric. If it hadn't been symmetric, if it had been a bell curve and there's just a little bit of blue over here and a bunch of blue over there, I could figure out the total area of the blue stuff, but then I wouldn't know how to allocate it to the two little tails because one tail is way bigger than the other one, and there's no way for me to guess. But these tails are exactly equal to each other. So these two little tails, the leftovers, okay, that's that. But then I'm going to want to know what is half the leftovers. Okay, so I'm going to just divide by 2. 0.0455 divided by 2 is 0.02275. 0, let's see it now, I have my calculations. 0.02275. Okay, so the main body of the work, the leftovers, all right, the leftovers is 0.0455. Half the leftovers, just divide that by 2. So one of these little blue triangles in here is 0.02275.